What's going on YouTube? Nate the Great here, back at it again in the gym with a leg session. And as you can see, I'm still at the new place and squatting with just the bar for a quick set of 20. And my goal for today was to hit 175 for 3 sets of 6, where the reps are very slow, very controlled, and when I was looking over the footage before I started recording the audio, they almost look kind of like they're almost pause reps. But after just the bar, I moved up to 135 for a quick set of 12. Nothing too terribly fancy, just the usual run-of-the-mill type of thing. And the reason I did almost pause reps on squat is because I was looking over some of my old videos recently and noticed that my form could use a little bit of work. And I mean, that's true for any exercise, really. And the purpose for these reps is that it keeps the rep nice and controlled. It forces me to break at the hips, which is a better form than breaking at the knees. You have a much better tight form when you break at the hips first. So you see there that my hips shoot back rather than me just dropping. And that kind of a form check is it's a good practice to have, teaching myself to break correctly at the hips. Another good exercise to practice this with is box squats, because it forces you to not dive bomb into the hole when starting the squat. And here we are, last set of 175. Once again, almost pausing at the bottom, making sure that my form is nice and tight, and exploding out of the hole. This gym doesn't actually have a plate-loaded leg press, but they do have a leg press. So after I finished up with these squats here, I moved on to that leg press, and because it's a new gym, it's a new machine, I started off with 200 pounds for an easy set of 15, just to see where I would be really in terms of strength on this machine. And then following up that, I did 3 sets with 300 pounds for 10. And this will be my benchmark for leg press training in the future. 300 will be my 3 sets of 10 every leg day. But after that, I moved on to leg extensions with 115 pounds for 3 sets of 12. Excuse me. Which was a pretty easy weight. It wasn't anything spectacular. It wasn't anything heavy. It wasn't anything, volume-wise, anything spectacular. But after my leg routine, moved on to calves, abs, and biceps. And here you see I'm doing, 45 pounds on the easy curl bar for a quick set of 3 sets of 12. Nothing too fancy, just a really easy day. And here we see I'm doing calf raises with 165 on the Smith machine for 3 sets of 20. And I attribute the sort of drop in strength to the fact that I'm doing this on a Smith machine rather than on a leg press or anything like that. So for now, I will keep 165 as my line for my 3x20. After that, I did my ab routine, which started off with decline crunches with that 25 plate, superset with Russian twists for a set of 10 as well, and following up this with hanging knee raises for a set of 10 as well. Still can't quite get that straight leg down just yet, but I'm gonna get there eventually. Don't you worry. But that was it for this session. You can check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Nate the Great Harmon, and I will see you all in the next video.